On the whole, there is something so treacherous about prequels, isn't there? I mean, they can go so wrong, like the sad Star Wars trilogy that George Lucas brought out starting in 1999. Or they can go so right, like AMC's Better Call Saul, which actually added to Breaking Bad's strengths. Debuting on Netflix on July 31st, the 8-episode Wet Hot American Summer First Day of Camp is thankfully in the latter camp. Mainly because it's all about the fun and anxiety of being a teenager in 1981, with mainly 40-year-old adults playing those roles. Now, I hated camp the only time I went, but I have to say, based on their flopped but never forgotten 2001 Wet Hot American Summer flick, David Wayne and Michael Showalter have gotten the old and now considerably more famous gang back together for a perfectly timed adolescent blowout in the wilderness of Maine.
Why do you come to me for help? I'm just a camp chef.
I know you were in the military.
I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do know.
The truth is, this prequel is way better than the original, and that almost never happens. One reason is, unlike the cameo overjam Sharknado 3 Oh Hell No, which airs tonight on Sci-Fi, First Day of Camp has top-tier talent to work with. In contrast to Oh Hell No, First Day of Camp's strengths become strikingly evident in that aspect. And the fact is that this Netflix series has the semblance of a story.
Saltwater caffeine. You were supposed to be here a week ago.
Whatever. Smells weird. Who beefed?
Look, everybody's obviously 14 years older than the movie, but this is like good off-Broadway. It's a leap of faith. It's pretty easy to make if you're willing to go with it. And while there actually is a plot, and characters both young and old that you actually care about, and a sneaky journalistic subplot amidst the bad penis jokes, bad rock, and good times the cast are obviously having, the real star of First Day of Camp are the stars themselves. From Camp Counselor Rudd, to Janine Garofalo, David Hyde Pierce, and Elizabeth Banks, to theater program coordinators Amy Poehler and Bradley Cooper, and to a whole bunch of new faces, including, get this, Mad Men's John Hamm and John Slattery, plus Lake Bell, Chris Pine, that eavesdropping Jason Schwartzman, Kristen Wiig, and Josh Charles as the preppy rich kid villain that every 1980s teen pick had, and more. And yes, there's Weird Al Yankovic and Ronald Reagan, which kinda sealed the deal for me. Listen, the series opens with the words, Camp Firewood is more than just a summer camp. Camp Firewood is an idea, a promise, a way of life. Now, nobody ever takes that kind of ponderous stuff seriously, but in First Day of Camp, it's all delivered because of exactly that kind of attitude. So at the end of the month, prepare to go to a binge, and prepare to go to camp. I'm Dominic Patten for Deadline Hollywood.